So another Andy B 2-minute video. Now, earlier today I checked the weather forecasts and I decided to go out for a cycle. Been a few days. A few things have kind of got in the way of the times when I could normally go for a cycle. So I went for a cycle this morning. It was okay. It was nice and warm, actually, surprisingly. A little bit windy, not overly gusty. It was all good. Cycle to the sea, which is lovely. Had a little bit of time with God, looking out to the sea. I could see some stuff in the distance. It was like this wall of water coming towards me. Knowing it was the rain, I got on my bike and tried to cycle home as quick as I could. Unfortunately, the rain was quicker than I was, partially because there was an awfully strong headwind. And that stopped me from getting home as quick as I wanted to. And then the rain began and the wind increased. So I'm cycling along and I'm getting a little bit moist now, thinking, oh, this isn't quite as much fun. And then the rain starts to pick up. And I spot some trees and think, oh, I could shelter there. It's quite a sideways rain, actually. No, I'll keep going. I'm only 5 minutes from home. I'll keep going. And then it got worse and worse until I'm struggling to see through my glasses because of the water. So I find a tree and I pull up and I shelter from the rain, think, well, I'm going to rest here until the worst of it has gone. And it gets worse and worse and worse. At this point, I'm thinking, well, it's warm rain, in fairness. But if I stand here much longer, I'm going to start to get cold. So I made the decision just to carry on home 4 or 5 minutes up the road. And I get home, I'm soaking wet. My T-shirt is literally dripping. My gloves, if I squeeze them, water is pouring out. I got very, very wet, wetter than I've got for a very long time. The tree sheltered me a little bit. But at some point, I had to make a decision. Do I try and wait out this storm or do I go home? Now, if I'd have waited, I'd have been waiting for about an hour. That's how long the rain came. So I made the right decision to push on ahead. But we have these decisions in life. Do we stay or do we push ahead? And we need some wisdom. Where does that wisdom come from? And we can read that in James chapter 1 in the New Testament. It tells us that wisdom, if we want it, God will give it to us. Sometimes we have to rest and wait, and sometimes we've got to push ahead. Don't be afraid to have some boldness and just go for it and try. Sometimes inaction is tiring. I was getting wet and cold waiting. Pushing ahead was the right thing. Do it boldly and do it confidently, but do it righteously and in prayer. Just a thought.